Are we live now? We should be live. Okay, we're live. We're live. We are live at everyone. Alright, everyone. Oh, I'm so sorry. Let's just see if people are. Are we waiting? Oh, we're. Vamoose, we're live. Okay, okay. People, please, I apologize. Alright, there's a little bit of technical difficulties there. Alright, drop something in the chat. I need to see some movement, please. Let me know if we are live. Someone drop a Y because that was the first time we've had issues in a long time. Yes, thank you, thank you. Look at that. People are coming in now. People are coming in. I'll drop another little. It's not good. We're back. We're back. We're back. We're back. All right. Everyone, everyone joining. I apologize. I think I sat there for the first 10 minutes. I sat there for a good 4 or 5 minutes. Everyone was typing in the chat before stream, and I was reading it. I can't lie, boys. I was speaking to myself. I reckon I just spoke to myself for a good 5 minutes. That's all right. That's all right. Here we are. Now I appreciate every. Oh, look at that, 8 viewers. Nice, nice, nice. Let's get this moving. Um, oh, you would have laughed, boys. You would have laughed. That's all right. That's all right. Let's move this for a moment because actually no. Let's bring back the face cam. I'm thinking, what do we enjoy most about the streams? It's got to be always it's the giveaways. You guys love the freebies. So I thought, why not start with the one thing everybody loves? Everybody's rocking up because they want to see this. Everybody is a big fan of this at the moment. So I'm going to give it 2 more minutes and I'm going to start with this on stream. Alright, so for anyone that's not here, sucks to suck. You didn't get to see who won the 30k giveaway. Or, I lie, the 3 winners who won the 30k giveaway. Because there's 3 10k accounts. Alright, I said this and I didn't lie. This is going to be the best stream we've done to date. Alright, there's announcement I've got to make. There's updates. There's questions that I made you guys ask me because I made you ask me questions for coins, as it always has to be. You always need something, but yes, point being is we're going to start the stream off right, and we're going to do so with the 30k account giveaway. Yeah, good. You guys can't see. If you guys are on it, you may have just saw a glimpse of our future giveaways. But let's go. Let's go. How are we, by the way? How is everyone going? For any of you wondering who the names are, why there's a bunch of random names, this has been collected over the last 10 days, something like that, 8 days, 7 days, whatever it may be. Hassan, glad to hear you're doing well. No one is getting added. No one is getting added. This is from the last 7 days. So for the last 7 days, if you followed our Instagram, you subbed to our YouTube, if you lived in a country where you could do the TikTok, lovely, and if you invited 3 friends. All right, so no one is getting added to this one. We're going to do another, we'll do a spin the wheel somewhere in the stream, so you guys can still have the chance to win. But this is for the last week, the Discord giveaway we're running. I thought I'd start it on stream. So, Dennis, I see you're here, my friend. There is no bias towards Dennis, by the way. I don't know Dennis. Dennis has just been the person either above or below 3 weeks running now and hasn't won an account. So let's start it off. Let's get these names going. I'm going to make a little note sheet on the side. Uday! Uday! Let's go, bro. Alright, I'm starting off mellow. But Uday, well done, bro. Alright, this is, again, starting it off quick, starting it off fast. Uday771. My friend, 10k account for you. Happy birthday. Alright, let's do this again. Let's do this again. Two more, again. Just spinning wheels, giving away free money, free metaphysical money. Sidra, why my name is not there. Discovering if you didn't do the giveaway, my friend, you aren't gonna be there. It's just how it is. And final one. Last one. Who's getting the final account? Dennis, Dennis, bro. Another round of giveaways. Another round of you not winning nothing. All right. Well done to the three winners. Sidra, Uday, I did, and I'm here from start. No, no, it's not about being here from start, bro. Like I said, it is the 30k giveaway that was in the Discord. So you had to invite three people. You had to follow us on all our socials. But don't worry, stick around. Some point in the stream, I will rip another giveaway. All right. So just hang out. I got plenty of stuff to get through today, and I'm going to start spamming through them now because some of them are boring, but some of them are huge. Some of them are fun. Alright, so I'm gonna work my way through now. Ask questions in chat. I'll get to them in a moment. This is how we always do it. Any newcomers that are here, I have a massive document in front of me, usually every week, with all the announcements, giveaways, promos, all the good stuff, all the stuff relating to the firm. If you want trading advice, you want to learn about psychology, trading entries, take profits, anything to do with trading, I can list everything, risk management, technical analysis, all the stuff. Jump on Bard streams. I can give a little bit of advice, but I'm much more focused on the firm right now. So my streams are just about getting around the community. I love you guys. I'm always pumped to get up and chat in Discord every day, even though I'm so busy at the moment. But overall point, that's my streams, is announcements, few giveaways, and all the good stuff in between. So, obviously, anyone that hasn't already picked up on it, we launched a new promo. Now, I tried to listen to you guys as much as possible. Sometimes you guys ask for things and you don't actually want them. That's my thing, is I'll go, well, what's the next promo you want? Like, what account is most people looking at that I can probably give a discount to? And then no one buys it. So I'm like, well, I have to be a bit creative on my own sometimes. So everyone wanted instant funding. We hadn't done an instant funding giveaway in a few weeks. I don't think we'd done one for maybe a month. So I knew a few people wanted to pick up instant funding accounts. A few people were tired of blowing accounts. I knew one or two people blew their accounts. So we thought, let's do a little instant funding giveaway. This is the biggest discount we've run on our instant fundings ever. So how does instant funding make you profitable as a firm? That, how can I answer that correctly? People still blow instant funding accounts just like any other account, bro. So obviously firms are based off losers, I guess is how it would be. People come in, everyone buys an account, the firm earns all the money through the fees, and then the whole idea of the firm is, and this is how I look at it, is if you guys want a bit of a genuine sort of explanation on how I look at the firm, we want to make sure our challenges are more than possible to pass. And each week we're getting more and more funded traders. There's obviously not an average because we're growing each week, so more funded traders are coming through. So it's very much about making sure the challenges are possible to pass, but also it's about making sure that that profitability is still there as a firm. Because obviously if the firm loses money, well, I'm yet to meet someone with infinite money. So if we don't make money, well then payouts can never happen. So that's how it works. And then because of that, instant funding, it's just another account like everyone else. People blow them, and the profitability is still. Ooh, there was nothing there that would get me in trouble. I just showed a discount that I wasn't meant to show. I wanted to keep that a surprise. I go back into the stream if you want, but that's a surprise for Father's Day. If you guys saw that, good for you. And that's one of the things I got to talk about. You know what? Let's talk about it now. One of the things I've got to talk about is top essays. How do I delete your comment? How do I delete his comment? How do I remove? Did I just remove him entirely? Yes. All right. Top essays. Don't put that comment in there again. Don't put that goddamn comment in there again. I didn't want Father's Day. This is all I'm going to say. Father's Day isn't even on this day in Australia, but around the world, other than Australia for some reason, Father's Day is on June 15th. So it is currently the 10th. in 5 days from now, which I believe is a Saturday. It is. No, it's a Sunday. It's a Sunday for me. Could be a Saturday for you. Could be a Monday for you. I don't really know. One of the two. Regardless, Sunday, Saturday, or Monday, the 15th of June, for I'll run it for about 36 hours. FBI open up fence. Yeah, yeah. OGs will know that one. OGs will know that one. Sunday, I will launch a giveaway. I'll probably run it for 36 hours, only because it means everyone from when I launch it has their 24-hour period to get it. Get out of here, sad. Stop. I'm anyone that's dropping these comments about what it is, I'm just gonna delete them. All right, you don't get to know. I'm trying to be secretive. I wasn't meant to show you. Um, anyway, it's 36 hours only. All right, so I don't want to hear any of you come into the Discord and go, "Oh, can I still have it?" No. All right, you've got 36 hours to get it, and then it's gone. That is as simple as it is. All right, so be there over the weekend. I know the markets are usually closed. I know a lot of people aren't trading. You won't want to not be in next level funded over this weekend, all right? Because once it's gone, I don't think we'll run a 50k promo like that for a while. Yes, it's 50k promos. Do what you want. Tell yourself whatever you want it to be. Um, but yes, it's a 50k promo, and it's the best we're probably going to do for a very long time. So if you want your chance to get it, now is the time. It'll launch on Sunday for 36 hours. Get it or cry about it. That's a very harsh way of putting it, but it's the truth. You're one of those two. Um, all right, let me work my way through. Keep talking in chat. If you guys want to ask any questions while I'm going through it, lovely. Um, and then yeah, what I plan to do, boys, is what it's 10:51. I'll probably be here for another 50 minutes, another hour. I'm just gonna bounce between what's your gym routine, cuz wham. I'm getting big, bro. I'm getting big. I put on like 8 kilos. I appreciate someone noticing. I appreciate it. I can talk about that later on. But yeah, ask away in chat. I got a bunch of questions from the Discord I'll get into as well. And how we'll start it is this. This was a question asked earlier today. So I lied. I lied. I lied. I lied. I don't need to be sitting down for this. I'm not that lazy. All right, let's raise, and then we'll keep talking. All right, let's do this. All right, fire up, Krusty. Always good to have you here, bro. Always good to have you here. All right, first question I want to get into early streams. Let's go, let's go. How are we doing? 13 viewers. Nice, nice. Good to have a few friends in here. Let's get into it. New firms are always disappearing. Why should we stick around with next level? There's two questions. There's a statement and a question there. New firms are always disappearing, and this has been huge for us. This is exactly why I'm on stream. All right, my family knows this, my friends know this. I don't do content. Up until 2 months ago, I'd never stood in front of a camera and recorded stuff or anything like that, especially not behind a stream. All right, I've never done any of this in my life, but I knew very quickly once I launched Next Level Funded that there was no chance. How far back are we into the stream? I hope people are seeing what I'm saying. I just saw something in the corner. Anyway, I wanted to make this very clear. There is no chance I knew when I launched Next Level that you guys were going to trust me if I didn't have my face on cameras. And it's so understandable. All right. There was a guy talking about it in Discord today. Firms, they come, they make a bunch of money, they go. That's what they do. And the thing that gets me as a founder is I know how much it costs to run a firm, and it's not cheap. I want to make this clear. I don't expect, I didn't know how much it was going to cost. I didn't know how much it was going to cost to start the whole company, but it's expensive. It's expensive, I won't lie. And the reason I'm going into that is because it shocks me that these firms just pop up for a day, make a bunch of money, and then close down a month later. So I don't know if they just lose all their money straight away and then they don't keep running, or what it may be. But new firms are always disappearing. Now we're in month 3 right now. So we launched in April, May, and now we're in June. And we're on track to be here for the next, for the, keep, we're on track to be here for the foreseeable future. It doesn't look like anytime soon we're going to slow down, which is very, very nice and very, very comforting for us. What I will say is this. To answer the second half of the statement in the question, which is why should we stay around with Next Level? It is so fair and such a valid question. And I was sitting back when I read this and I went, why should they? There are so many big firms out there that they can just go and make their money and do their trading and blah, blah, blah. Why Next Level? And this is what I came to today. The thing with Next Level is Bard is a co-owner. I'm an owner. We're probably going to bring on a second trader. Whether he becomes an owner or not, I don't know. But I'm trying to build something more than just this firm, this shop. You come in, you buy your account, you trade with us, and yes, I have. You trade with us, and that's it. Like there's nothing else to it. I am in the community every day. I make sure Bard, whether or not he's talking, he's in there as well. He's always looking at what traders are saying. He's always sending me messages going, "Hey, this person said this. I quite like that idea. Let's talk about implementing it." So what I'm trying to say is, I guess the first thing is all the owners of this company are in the business every day. All right, whether or not I'm texting in there every day, I'm jumping behind a camera on stream, I'm out there filming content, I'm thinking of the next marketing idea, the next promo, I'm thinking of the next products we can bring you guys to make it fun. Overall point is, like any firm, again, what I'm saying isn't overly special, but like any firm, I'm trying to be here. I'm not just trying to be on the back end and make a bunch of money. That's number one, because very, very quickly I started to very much enjoy our Discord community. I thought, no, this is great. I get to wake up, say good morning to everyone, and everyone's online and all excited, and it's a great feeling. I didn't think at this age I was going to have something like that, so it's very special to me. So that's number one. But I guess that's kind of me going to why we're different. But why should you stay? This is the idea I had today. So I've noted it down, and I plan on implementing it in the next 2, 3 weeks. I think so. All the marketing stuff you decided alone, not necessarily. I'll get into that in a moment. So why should you stay at Next Level? This is the idea I have in mind. We have the weekly engagements where once a week, from Monday I think to Sunday, you level up, and the guys with the very top level always get a giveaway account, or they might get coins or whatever it may be. Now, what I'm thinking is we also have a history level. So if you look at our history levels, I think Steve is on like level 35. He's been here for months though. What I'm thinking is in the next 2 months, I think when we get to month 6, we will have solidified ourselves enough for people to at least know who we are. Whether or not we're like all these other big firms, it's not what I'm going for. I'm here for the long game. I don't care about being the biggest guy in 6 months. But I think by either month 6 or month 12, we're going to implement a level rule, probably month 6, because month 12 is ages away. A level rule where if you hit level 50 or level 100, again, this is all very hypothetical right now, we're going to grandfather you in, or we're going to give those traders something special in return. Like, hey, you were here from day one, you were loyal to Next Level, you were in the community grinding, you were helping other people, and that's what I want to do. So I guess if it's the question is why should you stay around with Next Level? My answer to you is you will be duly compensated. Whether or not I give special promo codes that everyone gets 10% off plus every other promo. So if we ran, let's say, a 30% loyalty program, exactly right. If we ran a 30% promo, everyone that's grandfathered in at that level 50 or level 100, whatever it may be, can always add an extra 10% off, or can always have 7-day payouts, or whatever it may be. Again, all hypothetical right now, nothing that's going to be implemented just yet. But understand, I am thinking about all of you. All right, you guys, like I said, you guys mean a lot to me. This community is awesome. So if you stick around, you'll be treated right. It's the same thing with these streams. If you rock up to these streams, if you show that you care, you're here, you're involved, I'm going to compensate. That's what I love. I mean, I know I give coins out to all of you. I know you're all here for the coins. But no, that's a big thing. So yeah, if you stick around in Next Level, again, when this becomes a big firm, because believe me, it'll just take time, and that's one thing I want to get into later. Um, that's definitely something I'll implement for all those early comers. And I've got names in my head, but a lot of people. Now, that was something I want to talk about. Um, I'm gonna read the chat for a moment, and then I got a little update from my guys at Match Trader. So my guys at Match Trader messaged me today, and let's just say good things are coming. All right, let's have a look. Let's have a look. What have we got? I lost it. We move it to that. Blah. What about the promo? Will we get any promo today? No. So the only promo we're going to run this week, there's three. There's a promo dropping on Sunday, like I said, on the 15th of June for like 36 hours. Then it's gone. This week's promo is USDT, the USDT giveaway that ends on the 15th. So the moment that Father's Day giveaway or that Father's Day promo ends, so will USDT. So it's kind of me going, here's the best promo we can possibly run. Also, you might as well enter into the giveaway for your chance to win $1,000. That's the whole thing. So there's that. You've got 20K for $20, which is a promo, but we just have it as a product. So you got 20K for $20, USDT giveaway, instant funding, and the Father's Day one. The Father's Day one I'm not announcing just yet because it's huge. So it's kind of there, just like if you're loyal, if you're active, you'll be there, you'll see it. That is that. Anyway, I think I saw a couple people in here from Bard's community. Let's have a look. Bi-weekly payouts, weekly payouts. They're all things that are here already. Um, they're in our streams. Who is a lawyer here? Good question. Not me. Let's raid NLF. What else have we got? Boom, 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 boom. I don't get the concept of coins. Coins are simple. You do activities in the Discord, you build up your balance on your coins, and then you can redeem them for accounts. So I think it's 20,000 coins will get you a 5K account, 40,000 coins will get you a 10K. Bardos sent us. Nice, bro. Bard is a weapon. I didn't know Bard. There's a little bit of lore for the boys. I didn't know Bard 2.5 months ago. Him and I just texted him on Instagram, and he's like a brother to me now. He's so good. One of the best people I could have ever brought on board here at Next Level, and he's doing such a good job behind the scenes, more than I think anyone knows. We the community have to make this platform 100%. It goes both ways. I'm doing all my work I can on my end. I'm grinding every day, but at the end of the day, if this community doesn't enjoy what I do or who we are, well, that happens too. Now, I've read the chat. Let's get into the next big announcement. All right. I've spoken with my guys at Match Trader. They messaged me today. They wanted to give me the update, and I said straight away, I go, can I drop this tonight on stream? And they said yes. So this is the latest look. I'll move this over here. This is going to be the latest look. I know some of you use this on phone. I think if you use this on phone, you'll only see this part here. But this is the latest look of Match Trader. This is what's coming in the next couple weeks. So it's going to look a little prettier. It's going to be a little nicer. Can I take a trade? No, I can't. I don't actually have an account with them. They've just sent me the demo. So this is pretty much going to be the latest look. Obviously, we have set up trading view charts for you guys as well. So if you want to actually chart using the trading view charts, this is something you can do. But yeah, enjoy it for a moment. Look at it because yeah, this is like a sneak peek almost. No, like I don't know if Match Traders announced this. I don't know if they've put it out there. I don't think there's actually necessarily much difference to the platform. I mean, at the end of the day, trading's trading. You're buying or you're selling, and you're putting your lot size in. But aesthetic wise, and I think function wise, it is that next level. It is that next level. A little bit better. So yeah, you've got the trading view charts now. You've got your analytics, which is really nice. This is huge. I don't know if we will have access to this. I can't see why not though. I didn't really speak about it. And then yeah, you've got all this sort of stuff. You've got all the upcoming news events, the news here. Obviously, you've got that down here with the calendars, all this sort of stuff here. So they've just stepped up their game. I think they've just done a really, really good job at bringing Match Trader to where it should be. I think it was slacking a little bit, and I think this puts them back in the game for sure. Up there with C Trader, things like that. Um, so yeah, I honestly really like it. I don't understand the Match Trader hate, if I'm honest, but I think this is nice. I think this is dope. So that is something that Match Trader is bringing, and you guys will get first access to it. I think they'll just change it on their end, so that'll just be a switch one day in terms of the sort of UI interface. Clipping. Let's talk about clipping for a moment. Straight into the next one. When is MT5 coming? MT5 will be announced. I think, again, kind of what I was going into before. Prop firms disappear because they try to do too many things all at once. they try to have 3 platforms. They try to have all this marketing and this and that. Then they spend 50 grand in a month, their whole budget, thinking they're going to make 60, and they go broke. So that is one thing I should probably have made clear about before is could we add another platform now? Sure. But platforms aren't cheap. Could we spend a bunch of money on marketing? Could we try all these risky promos to give to our traders? 100%. I want you guys to understand that I am trying to be here for the long game. The last thing I want to do is one day make a video going, we have to close NLF. So I hope you guys can understand from my end, any rule that's implemented, anything that we're looking to do, things like that, these are all things that are just coming, but they're going to take time, right? Because we are trying to be here for the long run. And I hope you can understand that you would rather see us here in 3 years, paying people out consistently and doing all the right things than trying to give everything all at once and next minute, next level fund, it's up in flames, the Discord community's gone. So that's why. So I hope you can understand that and appreciate that. I'm trying to do this the right way, not just a cash grab and make a bunch of money and go. That's the wrong way to run these businesses, and that's why I honestly think all these firms are failing. I don't know many CEOs that are in on a YouTube live stream at 11 o'clock at night just talking to their community, but here we are. So yeah, all right. What have I got next to show? I'll talk about clipping for 2 minutes. I think a lot of you guys know about the clipping opportunity, but it's just again, always just thinking of more ways, whether it's firm related or like in terms of trading accounts, or whether it's firm related in terms of marketing and stuff. But I'm always trying to give you guys the option. So we'll get into clipping in one moment, and then I just have a bunch of questions, and I think I'm done. And then we can do some spins. I'll obviously remind everyone about the promo. I can't stress it enough. Just don't. You're gonna kick yourself if you aren't there on Father's Day. That's all I'm gonna say. Now, before we continue, everyone just drop a like, drop some love, drop some likes on the videos. There's 20 of you in here, so we should be at 20 likes at minimum. So drop some likes, drop some subs if you haven't. Share some love because we're constantly trying to grow. We're constantly trying to show some support and just be better. So yeah, if you're in here, if you're new, Bard, my friend, go hang out with your brother, bro. All right, it's a family day for you. Now, what's going on, bro? Happy to have you here. Um, all right, let's get into it. So next thing, NLF clips. If you haven't watched the video, I blasted it on our socials. If you haven't gotten into it, if you're new, this is the next sort of thing. And like I said, it's not firm related necessarily in terms of trading or accounts, but it's another way to give you guys an opportunity to make some bread. Because at the end of the day, we're all hustlers. We're all here to make some money. So it's super, super simple. We're going to launch this on WAP soon. So this will all be much more structured, but I wanted to bring this straight away to the firm. It's as simple as it can get. 40 cents per 1,000 views. Instagram, YouTube. You post a video, hits 1,000 views, 40 cents. Do that 5 times a day. I think that's $2. Do that over the course of the week, it's an extra 15 bucks. It's all USD. You need one of them to bang, and it's money in your pocket. It's all transferred in crypto same day. And this is as simple as it gets. You simply jump on the drive. I hope this takes me to the right drive. You got 4 things here. I still have things to add. But you got the branding kit. You got all the logos, all that good stuff. Then you go, ooh, I can't keep doing this, boys. I can't keep doing this. I don't know what is in these other I don't know what is in these other things. So I don't want to get in trouble and give you guys stuff that you shouldn't be seeing. Um, I gotta get good at stream. But oh, bro, slipped. I did. Oh, I'm getting hot now. Fuck, I'm getting hot. Oh, it's alright. That's alright. It's better me slipping that way than slipping. There's a lot worse things we could probably show. Um, Again, it just shows that I'm getting used to all this streaming stuff. Here we go. This is what I wanted to show. All of our all of our streams are in here. Oh, you got me frazzled now. All right, all of our streams are in here. So if you if you want to jump in here, you got all of the branding, all of the streams, clip them together, start posting, and it's so simple. All right, you jump onto the forms, and then all you do is simply chuck your name, email, YouTube, Instagram, all this like They're all basic questions. You do those four things, it's extra money in your pocket. You can have a 5K account at the end of the week, or I don't know, want to buy a burger and chips, you want to buy a meal, you want to show some support, whatever you want to do. Regardless, it's another way for Next Level Funded to market. I'm not going to lie and say it's not. Of course, we're constantly looking to grow, but we thought, why not bring it to the community first? Why not have the community have the option before everyone? And at the very bottom, here, this is a little extra on top. So what I'm thinking is, if someone came to me and they said, hey, I've got 40,000 views, I've got $20. Can I have a 20K account? I don't, off the top of my head, I don't know what the numbers are off the top of my head. But if you got 40,000 views and you're eligible for a 5K, and then you go, look, I've got an extra $15, can I buy a 10K? Sure, why not? I can sort that out for you. So overall point is you can earn with us, and then you can also, your views, just for Discord members only, can also be used to get accounts as well. So if you start clipping with us, like last month, I'd never done all this clipping. Actually, that's a lie. I had done clipping before, but last month I was just posting all the reposts of Bard's stream with me. I think we did 120,000 views across YouTube and Instagram. So like, you could have had a 10K instant funding account if you just posted. Like, and I was posting them as a CEO. I'd just be on my phone. I just pull the clips off my phone, post them, boom, forget about them. So that's what I'm saying. Um, it'll be total views. Oh no, it'll be base per video. So if you have, that's yeah, my bad. I jumped the gun there. So if pretty how it will work, if you came to us and you said, "Hey, I've made all these posts. I'm not going to sit there and go through 25 posts and put all the views together." No. How it'll work is if you had a video, if you had 10 videos, 500, 800, 1,000, 1,000, and then you had like two or three 10Ks, I would take the 30K, so the three 10Ks, I would add the two 1K. So you've got to have a minimum of 1,000 views. That's how it'll work. Um, can get multiple payouts per day. I'm assuming you're still asking in terms of clipping. If you are, yeah, you can. Like if you hit two banging videos back to back, I'll pay you out same day. That's fine. We should probably put a contingency in there that after we pay you out for a video, we probably shouldn't pay you again. So if I were you, I'd wait a little bit, like let a video run. If a video is like pinging, like people are seeing it and you're getting views from it, um, yeah, I don't know if you're talking about payouts of trading or payouts of clipping, but regardless, it's more stuff in the bag. Now, all right, I've showed you clipping. I've talked about the match trader. I'll pull up match trader just for 2 minutes. I'm gonna sit back down, boys. My upstairs is boiling right now, so I am getting hot. So I'm gonna sit back down, and then I've just got a bunch of questions. So if you guys just want to chat for a little bit, if you want to ask me some questions, ask me some updates, whatever. Look at this, I'm up high. If you want to ask me anything, I'll chill for 5 minutes, and then yeah, I got an idea. I got an idea. Um, I'm gonna drop a little message real quick. Oh, that's everyone can just see the chat. Lol. All right, I'm gonna drop a little message real quick. We'll sort this out. If I were you, don't leave the stream. All right, drop any questions if you have any. I'm gonna sort something out really quick. And then I'll talk about the gym because Ims has asked me twice about the gym. Talk about the gym for a moment, and um, then we'll get into it. Evans, get me a list of names for the stream. Doing. All right. Let me read the chat for 2 minutes while I've got Evans doing something for me in the background, and then we'll get into it. Let's have a look. What have you guys been saying? Let's see. Oh, I'm sweating, boys. Oh, just enjoy the view. Why not? I'm not that self-conscious. We don't tell anyone. Don't worry, bro. A secret. I know this would have been when I slipped and showed that there was nothing in that Google Drive, but still, I can't get used to showing stuff I'm not meant to. I gotta be better with that. Can we get multiple payouts per day? Payouts are bi-weekly. So normal accounts, they're every 14 days. And again, do I personally like bi-weekly payouts? No. That's why we have the 7-day option there if you want it. If I'm honest, boys, our accounts are more than cheap. our accounts are going to go up in time, so we're going to charge more for accounts. So if you want 7 day payouts, I don't think you're paying much more than you would be paying for other firms. So you can always have the 7 day add-on. But again, we're just taking things slow. All right, we're taking things slow. We're not trying to do 7 day payouts. We're not trying to do instant payouts off the rip. Because what? We build this sick ass community for it to die in a month? No. Like I gotta be a little bit tough with you guys, all right? Just at the beginning. Then we grow, and then we can have some fun. We can do some fun shit. For anyone that's new that's just jumping in as well, there was one thing I mentioned before. We had a question about why should you stay with an LF. I explained it really well, but I'm just going to keep it short. We plan on bringing in a bit of a grandfather system or a loyalty program. I think it's better to call it. So how the loyalty program will work is if you reach a certain level, this will all be announced properly in the Discord. This is the idea. If you reach a certain level in the Discord community, you have some sort of benefit being around long term. Whether that is a personal discount code you can add on top of other discount codes. If we have a 30% off, you can add an extra your personal one and get 40 or get 50 or whatever it may be. Probably not 50, 20%, but some sort of loyalty thing. All right. Whether it's a lifetime account with us, that's like a couple grand. I don't know. That's insane actually, but something, something. There'll be something that I always make sure I have for the guys that stayed on. And that's what I said. If you found us early, all right. Obviously, you've jumped into our market. You found us through our marketing. I would stay around. That's for sure. I'm a very, believe me, boys. If you want to know something about me personally, I'm a loyal person. And I take care of the people around me. And that goes for this community as well. Clips will go viral for NLF. KYC issues. We've never had KYC issues in our lives. Even if we use Verif, even if Verif blocks you, I just take your KYC manually. That's completely fine. Banned countries, FAQ. I don't know the banned countries off the top of my head. There's like 10 or 12 of them. I can say like Iraq and North Korea and stuff. I don't know any North Korean that's looking to buy from NLF. Payout from the funded account can be sent to bank account. Yes, we use Rise. If you want bank account payouts, just use Rise. If you want normal payouts, or like crypto payouts, we do manual, or you can do Rise as well. Gym routine. I want to lean bulk. All right, bro. I'm going to be honest. Just give it up. That's so harsh. Oh my gosh, I apologize. Give up the idea of wanting to lean bulk. Like you can. I know this has nothing to do with trading, but I'm just going to talk to him for a second. Give up the idea of wanting to lean bulk is my advice. I wanted to do that for years, bro. Alright, I was trying to get big and keep my abs and just slowly put on. No, I don't get fat. Don't just eat a bunch of food and bulk up and just get all fat and then have to cut it all off. Doesn't work either. But sacrifice, bro. Like, have your protein, have your carbs, keep your fats low, and then just slowly up your calories until you get to a point where, oh, I've put on 20 kilos, I've got to cut it off. The whole aim of the game is if you put on 20 and you put on 10 kilos of muscle, 10 kilos of fat, those numbers you're probably doing steroids, but you understand what I mean. And then if you can cut off the 10 kilos of fat and then keep 4 kilos or 5 kilos of the muscle, you're 5 kilos bigger and you're back to where you used to be. So if you started at 80, you went to 100, you came back down to 85, but now you're 5 kilos bigger and you're just as lean. And the other cheat code people need to understand with the gym, I know, I apologize for all the traders that this has no sort of implications to. The other thing people need to know about the gym, the bigger you are with your mass, like your muscle, the less fat you look. So like, I'm probably just as fat as I was a year ago, but I look way better because I've got like 6 kilos of muscle on top of it now. So my arms are that little bit bigger, my chest, my back. So it all sort of stretches out a bit more. It's a bit tighter. That's one thing you got to remember. So honestly, bro, lean bulk if you want. I tried doing that for the last like for years, and honestly, the day you just sacrifice the fact that you go, you know what? Yeah, I'm going to be a bit of a marshmallow or a little bit softer around the edges for a couple months. But I know come summer or whenever you want to look good, if you've got a holiday in 6 months' time, I know if you just suck it up and do it now, you'll thank yourself later. All right. I found that way with me. Plus, honestly, bro, girls don't mind a little bit of pudge around the edge. All right, if you're big, they like it. They like it. Why not? That's the first time I've ever had a chat that's not trading related. Here we are. Bi-weekly payouts. We'd love your diet. No, you wouldn't. You wouldn't at the moment, bro. If I'm not working on NLF, if I'm not gymming, I'm eating. That's all I do. Alright, all I do is eat. I'm giving you guys a personal insight to my life. Yeah. Ugh, I don't want to think about food. I'm gonna eat after the stream. It's at 20 past 11. I will be eating at midnight tonight. I don't want to think about that. Um, Trading during news, 2 minutes before, 2 minutes after to close, 5 minutes before and after to close your position. So trading during news, don't open a trade within 2 minutes of a red folder event. So 2 minutes before up to the red folder event, and then don't close the position when the red folder event happens to 2 minutes after. So it's kind of like it's just a 2 minute window on either side. Just don't do that. When do we get 50% off discount code? Bro, our accounts are cheap. Alright, I don't know if we'll ever do another 50% off discount code. We did when our accounts were more expensive. Maybe, maybe, maybe. I'll think about it. I'll think about it. I'm going to read the rest of these and then I'm going to go. New York session's about to start. Do giveaways account have withdrawal cap? No. Giveaway accounts are just same as every other account. They're all the same. Um, MT5 is the best option to trade. Please get it early. Okay. Again, when we do get a platform in, we'll probably run it for a week, let the whole community vote on it. Oh, oh, my family. Okay, okay. One of my family members is watching the stream. Um, how does taxes take care of what should we do? Taxes are like an individual thing. So if we pay you, there's no tax implications on us. So if you get paid through NLF, please see your accountant. Please do your numbers. Please pay the government. Um, all right, I understand. Thanks, Spencer. I was struggling with the lean bulk. We'll start to use creatine for muscle mass. I hope if you're in the Discord, bro, I will personally help you. I will help you, okay? Open a ticket, tell me your names and that you were talking about the gym. I'll personally have a chat with you. I want to, again, I say this all the time. This is more than just trading for me. Traders don't need gym to lose weight. Just put on 10 lot on gold. Trust me. That's funny, but get in the gym, all right? Not everything's about trading. Not everything's about making money. Look good. Feel good in yourself, fellas, all right? Be happy. Like, it's not all about money. Trust me. All right? Now, like I said, look at that. We're down to 15 people. This is going to be the end of the stream. It's not going to be the end of the stream. I lied. This is going to be the only 10K giveaway we do today. We've done 3 at the very beginning. So I'm going to do this today. Do it now. Make sure everyone's happy. No one's going to get notified in the next 20 minutes about another giveaway. Alright, so everyone that stayed, tell me right now if your name's not in here. This is going to be the only giveaway we do. Alright, and that's why I said, stick around for like 10 minutes. If you leave the stream, tough luck. Alright, and if someone's not in the stream, I'm not doing what I did last week. Someone was in the stream, they won an account, I waited like 5 minutes, and they didn't say anything in chat. If someone wins today, and they're not in stream, they don't get the account. I'm sorry, I'm being heartless, alright? You want the real me, sometimes this is it. Sometimes I'll be a little bit tough. What if breaking news comes out and touches TP or stop loss within 2 minutes? Trade won't count. Um, Add me. What the? Disarray. Tony's always in here, bro. I gotta so much respect for that kid. Appreciate you here, Tony. I don't know if you still are, but I appreciate you were here at one point. My name isn't there, Karem. If there's 2 of you, I will also not give you the account. Tom E. Alright, let's run this up. There's 23 people in here. There's definitely way more. My name is not there. Karem, Hassan, Jesse, and Peak. Hassan, Jesse, Peak. Let's run this up, boys. Let's run it up. A little bit of love back to the community today. I've had a good stream. I've enjoyed this. There you go. I know he's here. I just put his name in. Well done. Well done. Very anticlimactic. Very, very quiet. Very anticlimactic. But um, Karim, don't just run to the Discord, bro. Can you drop your Discord name in chat for me, please? Please. Otherwise, that is going to be so annoying to have to dox you, I guess, or like prove that this is your account. So Karim, stay in here. Yeah, if you can prove that, yeah, just drop your Discord name in here for me, bro. It just makes my life way easier. All right, and now we've just got a couple questions. I'm just gonna rip through these, show some love. This is coming to the end of the stream now, boys. I know it's been a bit of a quick one. It's been fun, all right. Actually, we've had some personal conversations. We've had some good news to wrap it up as well. Um, soon. Don't don't not be there on the weekend. Be active. All right. If you want a 50K account, you'll want to be there on the weekend. That's all I'm gonna say. That's all I'm gonna say. Anyway, um, consistency percentages increase. That's something maybe we honestly haven't had too many people complain about the consistency rule just yet. There's not a lot of accounts that have them, except for the 10 and 20K for $20 or the 10K for $10, and obviously the instant fundings. But I was speaking with Bart about this. Certain rules are just tough. That's just how you have to have them as a firm. But most rules, they are just good trading rules, in my opinion. Like daily drawdown, you should look at that as a risk management thing. Okay, if I have 4%, I can maybe take two 1% trades a day, three 1% if I want to be risky. Like that's how I look at it. So Discord name is K. Okay, thanks, Karim. I will do that. So obviously, same thing with the consistency rule. I honestly just kind of look at it and go, well, in my opinion, it's just about making you sort of a better trader. Stick to it. Sort of stick to a trading strategy because you shouldn't be getting, unless your strategy has a specific sort of design where maybe you will just get a once in a lifetime trade, or we just let it run. Fine, and that sucks. But most of the time, your wins should relatively always be somewhat like I know Bard trades 1-to-1 most of the time on one of his strategies. Um, 4% daily is standard. No? Yes, it is. 4% is standard. I believe so. I know it's definitely on one of our accounts. I don't know if it is the average across all of them. Um, how to hold winning trades longer. This is super simple. Just if you have a winning trade, that's what I got taught by a mentor when I was first coming into the trading space. How to hold winning trades longer. Your entry, stop, take profit. Right? As price goes up, you just continue moving your stop with it, so you don't actually have a take profit. This is this is what I would do if price was pushing very confidently or very bullish if I was long, very bearish if I was short towards my take profit and it looked like it was going to keep going. I would just gradually move my stop right below like a point of interest kind of thing. So if I was long, if I was long, and price was smashing all the way towards my TP, I would simply just have stops right below like a support level. That way, it's like all right, it'll either come back to support and keep going, and it won't hit stop, or it'll break through that support level. Price takes me out, but I've ended up with more profit than what I would have had if I just hit TP and just close the charts. That's if you want to do it that way. That's up to you. Will giveaway is over, bro. Will giveaway is over. So I'm just gonna rip through the Discord community's questions. That's honestly it. If you guys want to ask anything else, feel free. If you wanna know the answers to the questions from the community, feel free. Why should I choose NLF? And what is the difference between any new firms and NLF? Okay, I like these questions. NLF, as I mentioned, I don't know many other CEOs ripping streams like every once a week. I don't know many CEOs that are willing to do what they like. For me, again, I've already said this. Is a bit of a broken record here. Um, I don't do content. I don't I don't film myself anything like that. But I'll jump behind a camera. That if it means I can talk to you, give you guys that faith, stuff like that. Same thing with being in the Discord. I know a lot of CEOs are constantly like go 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 this and that. I do the same thing, but I'll structure my day so I know I have 20 minutes at the minimum, even if it's 20 minutes. But if it means I know I can be in the Discord talking to people, whether it's helping with tickets or just chatting shit or whatever it may be, like that's a big thing for me. So I think our community is number one. I think a lot of other firms just have a bunch of moderators and it's just everyone talking shit to each other. But I enjoy, and same with Bard, enjoy being a part of the community. That's number one. What makes us different to new firms, honestly, just the what makes us different to new firms would be the structure we have on the back end. Obviously, you guys only know what you know, so you have to just put a lot of faith into me as an owner and a founder. But believe me, I have been very, very blessed with the people I have met on my journey to building this firm that are supporting me behind the scenes in terms of making the right decisions and doing all that stuff. So if it's marketing, if it's the finances, if it's the platforms, all of this sort of stuff, I just have very good connections in the industry. Um, so a lot of mistakes I think a lot of firms make, a lot of young guys that might try to start a firm, I have just been very blessed with not having those issues very early on. Um, let's keep going. Okay, nice. I'll get to chat in one moment. Let's keep going. What's the next one? Would you consider offering a price reduction? No. I don't mean to laugh at whoever asked you the question. No. Our prices are so low, and already, if anything, I'm considering putting them up, and then on top of that, we rip massive discounts on them. Still enough for us to be fine. Don't stress. But yeah, not enough for you guys. Definitely, just to I wouldn't take them any lower. How to recover from drawdown? Same way you would trade if you're in profit or if you're at break even. Like just follow your strategy. Simple as it has to be. Drawdown profit, there is no difference. All right, trading's trading. If you have a strategy, the ultimate goal is to just continue going forward. So if you lose a couple trades and you believe in your strategy and understand what you need to do on your end, whether it's the psychology, all that sort of stuff, that's fine. Now, that was my final question. So I'm going to read the chat. People are starting to peel off, which is blessed. It's fair enough. We've been talking for a good 45 minutes. All right, I want to read. There's only two people in here left. So, all right, guys, if you have any more questions, let me know. Otherwise, I'm going to peel off in the next 2 minutes or so. So, let's see. Let's see. Last little bit. Any finals? Once we pass steps, how long did it take for the credentials of the second step? 24 hours is our 24 hours is our thing. It's never usually 24 hours. It's usually maybe 20, 12, 10, sometimes instant if I'm online. Another difference is your firm offers prices that are fair and you have a bunch of options. 100%. I want to bring more options, but no, I agree. I think we have fair prices. I think that's something we can't be silly about. Um, but no, I appreciate it, Tony. I appreciate it, bro. I hope you're well. Any final questions? Otherwise, I'm gonna wrap this in the next 2 minutes, boys. It's been good. It's been a bit quicker, bit of a faster stream than all the other ones, but I've enjoyed myself. Stream stream here is good fun. Johan, I agree. It's been blessed, boys. I'm gonna end the stream. Enjoy. New York session just opened, I believe, or not long ago. So get into that. Good luck trading, and I'll see you all next week. Yeah. We've got a few streams next week. Enjoy.